Okay, so this is going to be a review of the MM711. Sorry if I sound a little bit tired. It's almost 2 a.m. in the morning, but I'm going to do a sound test in a second, but I'm just going to give you an overview of the mouse. It's about $50 to $54, I'm pretty sure. It's 60 grams. It's just the MM710 with RGB. I have the matte black. So yeah, this is the sound test. Oops, sorry. That was mouse 1 and 2. This is scroll wheel. And these are side buttons. Okay, so talking about the clicks, they're Armron 20Ms, just normal Armron 20Ms, but they're the lightest clicks I've ever used. But the trade-off with that is they have a ton of post travel. Not much side-to-side wobble though, considering, which is actually amazing because the MM710 had a ton. So yeah, the scroll wheel, it's really thin, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit with the shape, because for one grip this could be a really good mouse. So yeah, the side buttons are Huano. I mean, they're just mushy though. Usually Huano has really nice side buttons, but these ones are just mushy. They're designed weird. They start in the shell, literally in the mouse, and then they go all the way up. They keep going up to the top mouse button until they get like protrude really far out. I mean, they're just really stupid, and they have a ton of post travel, a little bit of pre travel. I don't like their side buttons at all. But yeah, the sensor is a 3389. You're gonna need to download software because there's a ton of smoothing that they start on stock. I don't know why. It's really bad stock, the sensor, because they have so much smoothing and filtering on it. And then set the debounce delay to 4 milliseconds if you're going to get this mouse. But you will need to keep the software always running. That's really stupid, but I don't know why they did that. They say that it saves with the mouse, but it doesn't. I've tested it. It just doesn't. So yeah, that's that. Now onto the feet. They're fine. They're maybe a little bit worse than the stock Zowie skates, but they're livable. You might need to replace them at one point because they're really thin. I mean, they're really thin. But yeah, cable. I mean, it's a good stock cable. One of the better stock cables actually. It's about on par, maybe a little bit better than the new Glorious Ascend cable, but it's not as good as like the XM1 cable. XM1 cable is literally a paracord. So, yeah. But I mean, this cable is not bad. There is you can activate it like the side buttons, but that's with every lightweight mouse. So yeah, and also the sensor placement is terrible. I don't know why. And also there is a little bit of filtering after you turn off the filtering. I don't know why. They must have done something really stupid to this mouse, the sensor. But I mean, you could probably get used to it. I didn't notice it terribly a lot, but I noticed it did feel a lot different than my sense felt a lot different than my normal sense. Also, it spins out on hard pads. Any hard pad you use, it will spin out. Same with artisan pads. Usually 3389s don't spin out that easily, and it also spun out on this mouse pad, which is a really fast cloth pad. It's a matrix mouse pad, and it spun out a few times. So just putting that out there. Now, I wanted to make this video pretty quick because nobody wants to sit and listen to just a terribly long review. But the coating is very slippery. I mean, very slippery. And it attracts a pretty decent amount of hand oils, honestly. So, yeah. But I mean, it's a matte coating, obviously. It's kind of like the S2 coating, but a lot slippier, actually. But I don't mind it. It's fine. Now, the shape is, as you can see, the hump is towards the back. It is a pretty high hump. So it's really good for claw grip and palm grip, and you can even use it for fingertip grip. I'd recommend palm grip. I mean, honestly, like 16 centimeter hands like really small hands maybe 16.3 maybe claw grip. I mean, I have 17.3 centimeter hands about, and it's really good. I feel like any small hands you could use this mouse for, any hand size, honestly, because of the width. It's a very wide, lightweight mouse, so it'll be decent for actually large hand users if they fingertip grip or claw. So I feel like any hand size, don't even worry about your hand size if you're gonna get this mouse. I feel like it's gonna fit. But it is a very wide, lightweight mouse. It's almost the same width as the G Pro Wireless, actually. So yeah, but it's very short. So I want to talk about the holes in this mouse. Now this is a big topic because the holes in this mouse are terrible. I mean, they're sharp. I don't know why they did this, and I'm going to show you this demonstration real quick. So as you can see, it actually put a imprint on my hand, right? Now I claw grip, so the base of my hand is always going to be on the back right here, right? So when you have this much pressure, your hand fills up with these octagons, and it hurt my hand so bad that my hand was actually cut when I woke up, and it was so swollen. So take that with a grain of salt. My hands just might be really sensitive, but yeah. Now also this thing. Okay, so I know this is their logo and that the octagons are made from their logo, but they should have just put Cooler Master or Master Mouse on the side, or put like a little Cooler Master, say Cooler Master right here, like the Air 58 did, or the MM710 right here, or 11 right here, because this is raised from the holes and you can feel it in your palm, and it's so uncomfortable because it's raised, so it forces the sides of your hands to get dug into the side, and these are already really sharp. It forces your hand to get dug into the holes, and I mean they're already really sharp, so I think that's why my hand hurts so bad. What they should have done is taken this hole out, and as I said, put Cooler Master on the sides or something, or put MM711 or 10 right here. But it's whatever. I mean, that might just be my personal preference. But yeah. There's not really much to this mouse, honestly. I love the shape. Also with the grip I was talking about was a 131 grip. This mouse will be really good for 131 grip because the scroll wheel is so skinny. So yeah, if you're looking for a 131 grip mouse, look at this. The octagons actually, like, if you do this with your 131 grip, like fingertip it kinda, you're not gonna have an issue. But even then, the holes just really aggravate me on this mouse, and I actually like holes in my mouse, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much to talk about with this mouse. I mean, in 2020, would I recommend it? Unless you're a Cooler Master fanatic, I don't think so, but I love the shape. It's probably like top 5 shapes I've ever tried, honestly. But the issues of this mouse really outweigh the pros. So yeah, I think in 2020 this mouse is not worth it. I think there's so many better options out there, such as like the Hottie S that's coming out, that the Hump, I'm pretty sure, is very similar to. It's just a very more narrow mouse and even shorter. But I'd say, you know, there's a lot of mice out there. The Skull Mini, the Viper Mini, definitely. The Ultralight 2, I think, is even beats it out a little bit. The Mirror S, Extrafy M4, Model D minus, Model D. I actually heard the G203 LightSync has really, really good clicks. I might try that mouse out, but I've actually heard that mouse has amazing clicks, like the updated one. So yeah, I mean, there's a ton of mice that I think just are so much better. Even the Zowie S2 is considered a small mouse, but it's not light. It's like 84 grams, I think. But I mean, it doesn't really feel like 84 grams, honestly. But I would even recommend the S2 over this. So yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's personal preference. But I think they need to do something about these holes right here in this. They really should not have this. So I don't know why nobody complained about that. Maybe it's just a hand sensitivity thing, but yeah, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10, honestly. And that's basically gonna be it for this video. Put in the comments other mice and other products you want me to review. Subscribe if you're new. I post a ton of different content, from Fortnite to reviews to potentially other games soon, to just, you know, topics like optimization guides and topics about things like games and stuff like that. So Yeah. My Twitch is YourCloudyFN. I'm live about 2 to 3 times a week. I'm trying, but I've been having internet issues. That's why the camera's kind of blurry. My bitrate isn't very high, so yeah. And my Twitter is YourCloudy2, the number 2. So, see you guys in my next video. Peace.